Yo, what's up, everybody? It is the Arkatech Beatz music production and beat making tutorials live stream.
Arkatech Beatz.
If it's your first time here, I am juggernaut of multi-platinum production team Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner Mike Trauma D. And every night we get together on the live stream, man, to create new music, man. Show people new techniques, man. And, you know, just get busy overall. Hopefully we inspire. People ask questions. We ask, we answer questions about the music business. You ask us anything. You know what I mean? So we about to get started in this thing tonight, man. Let's go. Listen, if it's your first time here, man, just make sure that you are following, liking the live stream, sharing the live stream, man. We about to get busy. Do something a little different tonight. Let's get some sultry music going tonight. Get busy. Let's go. I don't know why I stopped. Let's go. Go. Go, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. 1 second. Let's get that change up a little bit here. We're gonna copy that first. Then we're gonna go back. And we're gonna bring this velocity down a little bit. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. Let's go. Try it again. Everybody that's in the live. Rob Molly, I see you. Let's go. it's Leon Thomas, man. It's a month, man. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's go. Let's go. Don't like that. Let's try it again. All right. Now I think I know what the problem is. And the problem is that I think I'm hearing is going to be that. We're gonna fix that. Let's go. There it is. I'm like, yo, why I feel like that? It's like you feel crazy. Listen, if this is your first time here, man, my name is Juggernaut, man. The multi-platinum production crew, man. Arkatech Beatz, man. Make sure that you are following, sharing the live, hitting that like button, sending all your gifts and roses, man, so we can help the algorithm. Super chats help the algorithm. Likes help the algorithm. Shares help the algorithm. Let's get people into this live, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a Saturday night, man. It's right before Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers. Listen, I got something special for you tonight. Saying to you, my brother. Hero, what up? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smile lit up a world I didn't know.
Let's go.
Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody. And in that moment, you became my destiny.
Let's go. I don't think y'all ready for this one. I don't think y'all ready for this one. I don't think y'all ready for this one. Y'all ready for this one?
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smile lit up a world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody. And in that moment, My heart started racing at your sweet embrace.
Shout out to y'all that's in the live. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man. Listen. Shout out to Landscape Guy, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. You been good? Let me tell y'all something, man. So today, well, not really today, but you know, for the past few weeks.
Saw you standing. Saw you standing. Saw you standing. Saw you.
Gotta get that to start right, man. I ain't starting right. You can't trigger it good, man.
Saw you standing in the saw you. Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up a world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue.
Listen.
Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
Yo, if y'all not using this AI, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all not using this AI, y'all crazy. Let's go. He said Timbo AI. Listen, you gotta use this AI. Yo, Hero, man, I looked at that joint earlier today that he sent me. You know, there's a video going around with Timbo remixing the cat's beat, and everybody going crazy because he took the dude's beat. Shout out to K Fresh. Put his beat, put it in the AI, and the AI remixes it. So it kind of created a different version of what Homeboy did. And what people don't know about Suno is that Suno, when you remix something, what it does is it keeps a print, or basically a content ID. Because remember, everything that goes into Suno at this point is going to be fingerprinted. So it keeps a fingerprint of who is what's the original file. So say, for example, I do a record and I put it in Suno and somebody decides to take it and remix it, or they take my record and they put it in there. It creates a fingerprint, and then you can always credit the original creator of the music. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, yo, he jacked the record, da, da, da. He's showing you how to use the damn thing. But I digress. You know what I mean? This has now have become what I call like a, you know, it's a trending topic. So what you have to look for when in social media, when things are trending topics, everybody tries to jump on the bandwagon, has their opinion. And if you have a good opinion or a half decent opinion, or if you are negative enough, then you can get it to go viral, and you can get a few clicks and views for the creator reward program. And, you know, I'm not on that type of time. But, you know, That's what you see happening. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like people are making it seem like he's trying to steal a dude beat, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's wild. But anyhow, so that vocal that you're hearing in this music, man, I took the pieces of the sample in the beginning and I put it into the AI to kind of get a just to see if I can either extend it or create something slightly different to get a tempo, and then I gave it a prompt, you know, basically like a well, what's the prompt exactly that I gave it? I gave it a prompt that I wanted basically like a soulful female vocalist on the record, basically singing about a song, basically about a song about meeting the love of your life, you know, that sort of thing. So I kind of gave it a little bit of a prompt there. And, you know, it gave me a bunch of variations. I had to kind of keep tweaking it till I got it to where I kind of wanted it. It kind of gave me the feel and the vocalist that I wanted to kind of hear on it. I just thought it was very interesting, man. I guess it's a way for people to really demo their music. Of course, you could put your own lyrics into it. You know, you can have somebody, you know, have one of the AI sing it. And it's definitely something that I think, you know, people can utilize to kind of demo stuff up real quickly so that you can have something that you can bring places and say, hey, man, this is my demo, listen to this, or, you know, get records placed. So, again, shout out to everybody that's in the live. Listen, man. Listen, man. Whenever you can get your music placed on somebody's platform as large as Timberland's, you know, good, bad, or indifferent, you got to leverage it. You know what I'm saying? It is free promotion. You got to leverage the crap out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very, you know, it's very, very seldom that you're going to get that type of publicity. Like now, you know, homie music is front center. You know what I'm saying? Like I can imagine how much followers he got in the last, you know, in the last few weeks. You know what I mean? In the last few days, rather. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's one of those things, man.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow.
And then I saw Tim said that off of that video, Ghostface wanted the record. You know what I'm saying? So he said he got him a placement, and he said he don't want nothing for it. You know what I mean? But I digress. You know, I can't tell homie how to feel. You know what I'm saying? It's his music. Some people are protective of that. You know what I mean?
Saw you standing in the midnight. Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled it up the world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place.
I can't sing it. That's for sure.
Arkatech Beatz.
Maybe my wife can sing it, but I can't sing it. Man, AI Shorty ain't here. Nobody, son. That's AI Shorty. AI Shorty better hit my paid subscription. Let's go. For real. Shorty better hit my AI subscription. Hold on a second. They asking if I have a Discord server. No, I don't have a Discord, man. You know, Mike wanted to set one up, but we was concerned about the moderation of it. Listen, people are about to start making songs with features from AI. Yo, for some reason, it's frowned upon. Like, it's really frowned upon, Bodie. Like, yo, I'm looking at the situation. Take for example the Drake Tailor Made record. Yo, in any other universe during any other time, that was supposed to be out of here, gone. Okay, you put Tupac on the diss record with Snoop, it was supposed to be gone. But for whatever reason, people was like, I don't like it. It's disrespectful. I can't call it, man. It's like, what would I pay to get, you know, another Big Pun verse or another Prodigy verse? You know what I'm saying? I understand things got to go through the estate and stuff like that so that they can get credited or royalties, whatever. But yo, we want to hear, like, don't you want to hear music from the folks that you wish was here? You know, I just don't know, man. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I have a different opinion of it. I think things should be moving forward. I think people would get too protective of certain things. It's like, yo, I got this AI vocal. You know, I had to create that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still had to create it. I still had to put in the inputs to get the output that I got. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people make it seem like it's just automatically just happened. I tapped, two buttons. Nah, it took me several hours to get it to where I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? I was down here for a minute trying to really figure it out and like, okay, how I wanted to sound. Okay, keep doing this, keep doing that. So when I get it close to the prompt that I want, just keep kind of working and get it where I need it to be. Listen, man, I think sometimes they're mining the ideas to make the AI better. What do you think ChatGPT is doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's listen, they doing listen, what you think Facebook is doing? What you think TikTok is doing? They taking people data and information to make it work better. It's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been that way. They're going to take these things that they're going to try to make things to make it go better, faster. It is what it is. The issue is this: is what part are you going to be left with? You know what I mean? Meaning that, kind of like with streaming, right? The industry was so against streaming against it, to the point where they made these deals that now you can't even partake in these deals. Like, as artists, you get left out in the cold because we were so busy, worrying about this, that. Nobody thought to think, hey, can we make sure that our music is being licensed at the right rate? listen, I can understand when you say your ideas are worth a lot more. The issue is that the train has already left the station. You know, there's no way to stop it. Right? So the train has left the station, so we can stay at the station, or we could decide to jump on the train and try to make it move forward with us. What are we talking about today? We're just doing some AI stuff. Listen, I remember like I have a video that's up right now that's kind of talking about the subject, and you know, people are chiming in. There's a few hundred comments in it, and people are chiming in. And I was really trying to explain to people when things change, and you know, and I hate that I'm talking like this because now I'm really beginning to understand how old I really am, right? Because I'm like, damn, I don't feel that old, but I'm old at this point because when I came in, you know, we were recording one type of way, right? We were recording on 2-inch tape, 2-inch reels. People who know, they know. Then they bought in those ADATs, and they bought in Datmish DA88s. Those start recording from 2-inch, which cost you $50 per reel, if you remember that. Whenever you had to go to the studio, you had to buy a 2-inch reel. Those were $50, right? You had to go to Sam Ash and buy an Ampex, a joint that was as big as the MPC, a box with a tape in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this big, this thick, like, you know what I'm saying? 2-inch. Boom. Had to carry them around. Every time you had sessions, you had to carry those around to the studio. They had to wind them up, put them on the joint, you know, whatever. Cool. Then we went from that to the VHS tapes we was recording on. Wow. Now we went from $50 to $10, right? Then we went to the DA88s, right? 88 millimeter, 8 millimeter, right? Then we had DATs. You remember that, right? Digital audio tapes, right? So everything keep changing. Then what happened when we had CD recorders? Oh my gosh, then everything really started changing, right? Oh, wait. Now, wait a second. Napster. Oh, what's an MP3? What's an MP3? LimeWire. Right? LimeWire. What's the other one that we used to use? LimeWire, Napster. What's the other joint we used to leave running on your computer all day with your DSL? Kazaa. There you go. Right? Boom. So now you got all this stuff. Now the industry's going crazy. Like, what we supposed to do? Bear share. People going crazy. What we supposed to do? Our music getting stolen. Oh my gosh, pirating. Right? Oh, now Steve Jobs comes out with the iPod. Oh my God. 1 million songs in your pocket. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Then they changed it. They said, okay, now you're going to get paid per download. And you're going to get paid for this. You're going to get everything. It's an evolution. It disrupts it. It turns it on its head. Right? All the industry going to do right now is they just trying to find a way to monetize it. That's the only reason why it hasn't taken over yet. That's the only reason. Once the big labels find a way to get paid for training the AI, once they can find a way to attach a royalty to the learning of a derivative, right? Or a derivative like sampling. Oh, you want to take a portion of Mariah joint? Okay. That's going to cost you X amount of percentage on the record. Once they figure that out, this thing is gone. It's gone. Like once it figures it out, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. And what people don't seem to understand is like this, right? People say, "Oh, it's AI. It can't do this and it can't do that." How many of y'all are familiar with the lawsuit for Pharrell, T.I., and Alan Thicke from the Blurred Lines verdict? Go read the Blurred Lines verdict. Right? And then when you listen to Blurred Lines and you listen to the joint for Marvin Gaye, yo, music is inspired by other music. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to a DJ Mustard joint and he say, hey, he took a portion of C.C. Pennison and he called it an interpolation. What you think AI doing? It's interpolations, man. Exactly. There's nothing new under the sun. So for people to sit here and act like, oh, AI can't do this, AI can't do that. Of course AI could take a bass melody and change the notes. Like, that's what we do all day. And then we claim it as being original. Come on, man. People are not being honest. If DJ Premier was able to trademark, you know, the drum pattern, how much guys would have to owe him money, man? Come on, man. Shout out to Central Panda. He's saying, listen, man, you got to use AI as a tool. You can't depend on it. That's exactly my point. You got to use it. You got to use it as a tool. Do not sit on the sidelines and let these guys now, you know, create a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that, and you not partaking because, you know, we standing on side saying, oh, you know, we want to do this, we want to do that. Listen, man, this joint, a lot of this stuff is about to go out like 8 tracks. I don't want to cut it, but I can't seem to catch it triggering.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled lit up a world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you. The stars above whispered your name.
I said, what's my joint saying? Oh, notification fake. That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, that's a wild notification. Let's mess up my vibe, yo. What's going on, man? Yo, Ashkin saying he bet they're gonna integrate this kind of AI into the next generation NPC. Listen, I just saw another joint from Waves. I saw another joint from Waves, Waves Audio, that basically says, yo, the AI will create sounds. You just have to describe the type of sound you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like you want like how crazy is that? You describe the sound and the AI makes it? Come on, man. we could do right now is we gotta just jump in this bitch and we gotta take it by the horns. We cannot let these people just run away to the bank with everything. You just can't let them do it. We can't let them do it, man. We can't let them do it. I think a lot of times with a lot of us, for example, if you notice, like when we had that transition from New York music, New York, West Coast, and then everything went down south, right? And then, yeah, man, who's asking me about Max B? Yeah, we did Why You Do That for Max B. And I got some more unreleased Max B while he was in prison, you know what I'm saying? We recorded some stuff on, but I can't really let anybody hear that. You know what I'm saying? I got a few joints on that as well. He was recording some joints. But when he get out, man, watch out, baby. Yeah, we got to get on the boat and ride the waves. Because what's going to wind up happening is we're going to be in a situation where these guys going to run to the bank and laugh at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the whole Spotify 1,000 streams in order for you to get paid. Do you know that half of the music that's on Spotify don't make 1,000 streams in a year? But they're going to run ads on that. And nobody said nothing. They just let them do it. And that's what happens when folks control the platform. When folks control the platforms, you got to run with rush. You know what I'm saying? And not enough of us understand how to make money outside of that. The website's on the screen right there, arkatechbeatz.com, bro. Appreciate that. Like, yo, I'm just saying, like in a general sense, like that's what's happening. People ain't really paying attention, man. Like, pay attention. The man's showing you, all right, this is what you got to do. You got to create an AI avatar. You got to create an AI label. You got to start making some songs, right? This is when you're supposed to be pumping them out, right? Now, ultimately, it's going to be up to the consumer to decide if your music is any good. If the AI music ain't good and the people don't like it, then what you want to, that's what it is. You know what I mean? But you got to know how to at least make it. You got to at least know how to market it. Can't sit around and let these folks just run off to the bank, bro. And check this out now. With all that music, now think about this now. I saw a video the other day where homeboy was saying, yo, all this music is on Spotify now ain't making no money. How come the people that are making money, how come the rates ain't being raised? They say their profits quadruple, but nobody ain't making no extra money. Oh man, remember Auto-Tune came out? That's not real singing. That's not real this. Come on.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled lit up a world I didn't know. Your love cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue.
AI generated vocals right here. Let's go.
I was lost in the world till I found you.
Let's go.
The stars above whispered your name. The universe aligned, it's more than a game. Your touch feels like home, it's wild and free. With you, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Every moment with you feels like a song, a harmony I've been searching for all along. Your love is the fire that keeps me alive.
they say, what's my AI name? I was just thinking that to myself. Like, yo, what's gonna be my AI name, bro? You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out what the AI name gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But I will tell you this. I ain't playing around. Y'all can play around if you want to. Listen, money ain't everything. This is true. They got us chasing monopoly money for what God made us free. I understand. But my kids can't eat that. My kids can't eat that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the madness that people see in the world, let me tell you something. If you're in a different tax bracket, a lot of that stuff don't affect you. Just keep it at 100. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not out here worshiping money, but let's not be silly about it. You know what I'm saying? Because where I grew up and not having any money, okay, you see the savagery on display in real time. Hey, Red, man, on our website, man, there is a music feedback. So if anybody's looking for feedback on their music, you can always submit it to arkatechbeatz.com. Just go to our music feedback. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't have it, you got to go and take it. You understand? And that's what happens when we dealing with no money. That's what nobody really want to talk about. They don't want to talk about what starts to happen to the people who have versus the people who have not. You know what I mean? So while I'm not here, talking about, money, I do want people to make a living off their art. You feel me? So if we're able to use AI to make a living from our art, what's good? Why nobody's complaining about the digital images that ChatGPT and them can make? That don't put artists out of business? Listen, man, producers are gonna need they need a singers, man. I think we still need singers. But what happens is that it'll help us to make it'll be better for us to help make songs, man. Like, I think we'll be able to make better music, and I think that's really what we're looking for right now. We want better music. You know what I mean? If it's your first time here, man, make sure you're liking the live, make sure you're following, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. For those who want to watch replays of the live streams, you got to go to YouTube to watch those replays. Those are all there, right? We are streaming everywhere, Twitch, Kick, if whatever you prefer. You're on that. Every night we get together to talk about the music business. We talk about everything that's going on. At the same time, we're doing music production. You know what I mean? So we're building tracks in real time. And, people give me feedback. And then, we're trying to build it that's real time. Shout out to Bodie. You ever heard of the Yamaha vocal? What's that? The Vocaloid? I have the other joint, that other thing, that Vocaloid joint where you could supposed to, sing into it and it turns it into MIDI. But it didn't really work as good as they maybe my voice wasn't as good, but it didn't work the way it needed to work. But I got it. I got it right here in front of me. I just don't use that thing. I think I got it for my birthday like 2 years ago. Hero said he's been in sessions, but you go through about 80 takes. Listen, man, everybody who's been there, if you're a producer that's been in the studio for a while, you know what it is trying to get vocalists to get your things together. Oh yeah, I remember that slightly, Central Panda. You know what I mean? But if you've ever been in the studio and know how hard it is to get good songwriting, man, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You know how hard it is to get good vocal and melody writers? Are you kidding? Listen, I'm gonna give you a true story, man. I'm in Cali with Raekwon and the American Cream Team. I'm in Cali. We recording out of Track Record Studios. You can go look that up if y'all need to figure out where that's at in Cali. And rest in peace to the God, Lord Superb. He bringing this girl. He like, yo, this girl can sing. This girl sing. So he bringing this girl into the studio. I said, let me hear you sing. And then she starts singing, and she sounded like Faith Evans. Real talk, she sounded like Faith Evans at the time. And I'm like, yo, you write stuff? She's like, yeah, I write this. And she was writing that, she was writing the melody writing. So he was trying to get her on some hooks and stuff. So we exchanged information. Yo, she became a hot commodity, man. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to her. Her name's Ebony Burks. She started writing for everybody, Tony Braxton, everybody, because it's a hot commodity. Not a lot of people are good melody and songwriters. This is a very, very hard thing for people to do. That's why you think like people like to dream in them. They can't lose no work. It's because it's a very hot commodity. It's not something that people can do very easily. So with this, it won't level the playing field totally, but man, it will help. You know what I mean? So for everybody who's been in these studios struggling with songwriters and stuff like that, you know what it is. Yo, Chad, I need a name for the beat, man. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Let me just see what the AI was named. What I named the AI?
Saw you standing in the saw you standing in the midnight glow.
Yeah, I think the AI already named it for me. Hold on. hey, let's see what it named it for me. Oh, I didn't know. I saw you standing in the midnight glow. I guess it's going to be Till I Found You. That's what I think we got to call that. Midnight Glow. Until I Found You. Right?
Saw you standing in the midnight glow.
Found you, man. It's Until I Found You. who's a newer artist that I would like to work with? So listen, I got a list, man. I got a list of guys, man, that I got a few people that we got our sights on. You know what I'm saying? Because now now that we've been live for a few weeks, and our arsenal is heavy right now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Hero, send it to me. But for the most part, just trying to do this BSF thing real quick. You know what I mean? Got a few things bubbling over that side. Just some different stuff. You know what I mean? Just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, stay tuned, y'all. Because what I'm gonna start doing is when those things start coming out, I'm gonna start going back to the video and be like, yo, this is when we made it, and this is when it came. This is when we made the beat when it came out, so forth, so on. So we're gonna be doing all that type of stuff. We're gonna be working it out. But yeah, I'm really impressed by this AI right now. Like I'm impressed. I'm beyond impressed, rather. What y'all got going on for Father's Day, man? Father's Day in 1 minute. I told my folks in the house, I said, yo, you know what I want for tomorrow? They was like, what you want? What you want? What you want? I said, I want to be left alone. Like, I want to be left alone tomorrow. I said, don't nobody bother me for shit. Leave me alone tomorrow. Like, I need y'all to take y'all asses and leave. Bodie said spent all day with AI Shorty. Listen. Yo, the chat is funny tonight. I gotta be laughing, yo. Oh, man. Just bring me the food, bro. Like, that's all I want, man. Bring me some food and leave me alone tomorrow. Honestly. Yo, if I could go uninterrupted for 24 hours, man, I could almost... Listen, man, I could probably build a damn car. I know, man. You know what I'm saying? My kid's young too. You know what I'm saying? My kid's so young, but they at that age where I could kind of I could talk to them. So like, we can have these kind of conversations. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how that little brain be working. You be looking at that little brain and be like, okay, how they gonna process what I'm telling them right now at this age? Just joining the live, I created an AI vocalist. Let's go. I think I'm gonna call my AI vocalist Arkatech. Go. you, man. Appreciate you.
Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you.
Listen, if y'all not using that AI, man, chuck, I don't know what to tell you. Stop playing. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Listen, man, you know, I think this is our first AI generated song. Well, not generated, but generated vocalist in our live. So, you know, today makes a pretty interesting night, man, in terms of, you know, creating that.
Saw you. Saw you standing in the midnight glow. 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 You smile.
So I think the question would be how to monetize this song so you can. Yes, you can monetize it now. You know, essentially before, you know, they weren't allowing you to do it.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up a world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody. And in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace.
Hold on, Ashton. I'm trying to see your question. You see how, you know, I'll be squinting over here. Can you crush the vocals or tune them? I mean, you could tune them. You could do it. I could do whatever with these vocals. I just haven't done anything with it, to be honest.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow.
The AI Grammy goes to the
Your
best.
smile lit up a world I didn't know.
That's how it goes, man.
Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody. And in that moment, you saw you standing in the
what I would really need to do is now I would need to build a hook around the vocals, make sure the changes are strong, and really produce around the vocal idea. And leave portions, and then kind of create the melody and the bedrock for it. And then when you put it out there, or when you start to shop it around, you can shop it with the hook or without the hook. You know what I'm saying? Typically, music with the hook go faster than music without the hook. So for those who know. So this is one of those things that you can help to, move your music around a lot faster, or use it to say, hey, this is how I want it to be sang. Suppose I'm going to somebody like Amaya, like, yo, this is how I want the record to go. And then she could say, all right, I got the bass idea. Let me go somewhere else with it. You know what I mean? So you can do a lot of things if you know what you're doing. So it's just part of the game right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. We just built another one. So did I submit the actual lyrics? Actually, no. What I did do is I did submit what I wanted the song to be about in detail. You know what I'm saying? So I would basically say, hey, I want a song in first person about someone who meets the love of their life but is too shy to make the first move, and then how they romanticize and fantasize about that person wanting to talk to them, or how they wanted them to meet them. You know what I'm saying? So I put in the subject matter to how I wanted it, and at one point when I was doing it, it was going in third person. So it just depends on how you do it. You know what I'm saying? So again, you have to you got to get the right prompt into it for it to go where you want it to go, and then you could change the lyrics. You could change the lyrics, so you can go line by line. You know what I mean? Like, you could really be in there. If you want to write it, you write it. It all depends on how much time you want to dedicate to it. But what I really like, it's not so much the lyrics that I like, right? But what I do like is the vocal performance, right? And the cadences and where it goes high and where it goes low, and the breathiness and all that type of stuff, which is basically on par with what it needs to be for a professional that goes into a booth, because that takes time and that takes skill, man, to know where to do those things, man. If you're in the studio, you know. It's definitely not for the weak.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled it up the world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true.
Yo, Hero, but what I want people to pay attention to is look how we took this beat, which in some cases could be just considered basic, right? We did sample, we did a little bit of drums. It's pretty basic. I didn't add any bass, I didn't put any strings, I ain't put no leads, I didn't do nothing to it. Once we put the vocal on it, look how the dynamic changed. Like, I put the vocal on it sound like it's a finished song. And I ain't even finished the production. Like, think about it. I didn't even sequence the beat. Like, not the song, rather. Maybe 4 bars that we turn into 8 bars. Think about that. And there's so much more there to get done on it to make it complete. If you on that type of time. But if I wanted to sell an idea, I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? I'm already here. The idea is already here to be sold. So this is part of the game, man. This is what I want people to understand, man. While people is arguing in the background, other people getting rich, man. I ain't holding you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get distracted by the noise, man. Learn the technology. Don't be afraid of the technology. Get in that bitch. Make sure that we understanding it. But we're gonna make it do what it gotta do. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's throwing the gifts. Shout out to everybody that's hitting the like button. Shout out to everybody that's sharing the live. You know, I appreciate everybody that's been in the joint. I've been going to bed way too late lately. How'd I feel about the MPC SE? Man, I love this thing, man. Priceless, man. I like this thing, man. Listen, if you go to our website, arkatechbeatz.com, if you scroll down, there is a gear list. And there's a bunch of stuff that we recommend. We recommend the SE. If you go through that portal and click on that link, it'll take you to Zounds, and they basically have different options that you can basically buy now, you know, no credit check, all that other good stuff. Can you get 100% of the publishing if you're using an AI artist? So, can you get 100% of the publishing if you are using an AI artist? Now, what I would probably want to add, what I probably would say is this: hold on a second. Let's make sure that we're giving proper information. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the terms of service for something like Suno. We're going to put it into AI, ChatGPT. Do I own? I know the copyright is funny. And we're going to put in the ChatGPT that we own all of the publishing on songs made in Suno AI. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say, then we're going to point it to here is the terms of service. Then we're going to copy and paste the terms of service into the AI chat so that we know, so that we're giving it all the information it needs to do to make an educated decision based on it. So what it's saying is, now based on the 2024 terms of service, only if you're on a paid plan. If you're on a free plan, you don't own the full publishing. If you're on a pro or premier plan, which is paid, Suno will assign all of its rights and interests in the output to you. So if you're on a paid plan, wow, that's what I said. Wow. Do you know what that means? Chat, do you know what that means? Chat, do you know what that means? In perpetuity. Do you know what that means? That means the labels are coming. That's why your boy jumped out there and said, hey, here goes my AI artist. The labels are coming. Pause. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell they're going to allow regular folks to produce this type of music in mass and monetize it. Hell no. Hell no, they're not going to do it. So just for those who are trying to figure out what I did is I went into ChatGPT. I copied all of the terms of service because, you got to read the fine print. So I copied the terms of service from the AI. We put it into ChatGPT. We asked the question, do we own all of the publishing if using anything produced in Suno AI? Please make sure you're referring to the terms of service here to make sure you get all of the specific facts. Now, sometimes what I would do in this case too is I would take my same output or input from ChatGPT, and I would probably run it into Gemini and then run it into Grok. Right? You got to cross-reference this stuff because sometimes AI lies. Right? Be clear. Sometimes this thing lies. Sometimes this thing misleads you. So you definitely want to try to cross-reference it on the other two platforms. Even go into DeepSeek if you need to. That's the Chinese version of OpenAI. But yeah, you can't take anything you say as facts. The internet is a place full of lies. People got to realize that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of propaganda going on right now, bro. So yeah. Oh man, Google's the worst. Especially if you're trying to find political news. Forget about that. I'm trying to get some stems out of this thing. People don't know how Google works, bro. If people knew how Google works, they would not believe anything. I remember when I first was starting out, when we first started our website. Started our website about like 2005, 2006, right? And we were blogging at first. We were doing a lot of blogging. And, Mike used to fight me on this. Mike like, yo, man, why we writing articles, bro? He's like, why we doing all that? Why we writing articles? I was like, yo, you got to write articles because, this is how you establish your voice as an authority in the space, right? Now, granted, when somebody's looking for something, and if your article comes up first, they take that as fact. And that's how the internet works. It's like whoever publishes it and whoever shows up in the search engine, people take that first search engine query as fact. You don't know what crackpot wrote it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. That's what people don't really understand. They don't understand how search engine optimization works. They don't know how propaganda is flooded and how it spreads. And then if I really want to get you, I take something and I put it through the press wire, and then, distribute that as press, as fact, and then, other media outlets just publish it because it's part of the press wire. They don't check if it's true or not. Legacy Sound, what's up, man? Tonight we working with AI tonight, bro. All right, what we got going on here? Let me see. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's go. Cadence on the beat. So you got a question at NPC, man. Shoot, go ahead. Ask me anything. If I can answer it, I answer it. Am I using Automine? No, I am using Suno. How does the mute groups work so you can chop as you play and the next so it doesn't continue to play? All right, there's 2 ways to do it. There's 2 ways to do it. And I'm not sure if you can see my screen, but there's 2 ways to get it done. All right, so the first way. Right? Now, probably the easiest way is to take your sample, press the trim button under there where it has chop. Now, you got manual chop, you got threshold, you got regions, and you got BPM. Right? So now, if you're one of those people that like to kind of chop it on your own, so what you do is you'll trigger it. Hold on. Right? So now you got. Right? Now you got that. So now it's chopped. What you want to do is you want to hold on your shift button. And you want to convert it. You want to take it to a new drum track using slices and then put non-destructive. All right? So you're going to go new drums. You're going to do new drum track, non-destructive slice. Then we're going to press do it. All right. Now what we got now is when we go here and we press bank A. And then what you want to do is you want to go right back into sample edit. And sometimes what you want to do is you want to unclick this button that has link slices. So when you start changing the ends and the beginnings, they don't start messing it all up, right? So you're going to unlink the slices. Right? Now, if you want to pay attention to the mute groups, you want to go into global. So it's not, what it's not doing is it's not, now this is a different way that you can do the mute target, but that makes it a little bit harder. Also, you can go from, you'll change the parameters from poly to mono. And then in the sample and edit mode. That's right. That's another way you could do it too, Rob Mully. I hope that helps. It's not the easiest way, but, you know, hey, that's the way I do it.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow.
So listen, Arc of Noise. I don't know if I met you before, bro. You know, I'll be around. So you never know, bro. I'll be around. We be around these parties. We had 24,000 likes, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live. We've been live for 90 minutes. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the live, that's been hitting the like button, new followers. Yo, we're here every night though, man. 55 days straight of live streaming, making tracks, just showing people how to use different things. I probably should do a Suno tutorial, cause I'll tell you, sheesh, that thing crazy. Which joint you work on, bro? Yeah, man. I listen, man. I got a lot to share. I got a lot to show people, man. I got a lot to share. If I had more time, man, that's why I'd be wanting to get left alone tomorrow. If I had more time, man, listen. I got a lot to share, bro. I'm not sure what that is, bro. Nah, man, I appreciate you, man, rocking with me on these lives, man. You know what I'm saying? You be on these lives with me every night, bro. You help me get through these things. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You help me get through some of these joints. Some of these joints be, man, some of these joints I be like, boy, what I'm gonna say tonight? I'm like, what am I talking about tonight, man? You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I'm like, yo, what am I talking about tonight? Like, for those who really, for those who know me in person, man, you know I'm not really on this type of time. I'm a different type of guy, man. I'm a good guy, but I'm not a nice guy. You know, blame it on the streets, man. Sorry. What's the plans for Father's Day tomorrow, man? Don't let them give you socks on Father's Day, man. Reject those socks, man. We don't want no neckties. We don't want no socks. We don't want no underwear. We don't want no cologne unless it's like high-end cologne, Creed, $400 or better a bottle. Reject it all. Taking world's best dad to dinner. I mean, that would be me. So I don't know what you're talking about. You did punish me, bro? Oh, listen, man. If you did that, bro, listen, man. So you definitely know my partner, Mike Trauma D. Be fine with a sushi dinner. Did you transfer from MPC 2.0 to 3.0 software drive? Nah, listen, I didn't. Listen, by the time I got my MPC, right, I ain't gonna hold you. I was using Serato. I was using FL Studio for years. You know, I was on Machine for a hot second, and then prior to that, my only MPC prior to that is an MPC 2000 XL. Now, my MPC 2000 XL got two things going on with it. One, it got screen cancer. For those who know about it, y'all know about it. The other thing that happens with my MPC 2000 XL, all of the outputs are blown. Don't ask me how I've blown all the outputs. The only thing that works is the digital out, right? It's a coaxial digital out. And if you know, some of these interfaces don't carry that anymore, right? That's like an old thing now. They don't use that too much anymore, right? So all of that is whatever it is, right? So I've been using FL, whatever. And then I wind up getting this. September will be a year that I got this. So by the time I got the 2.0, it went right to 3.0. So I never really got a chance to sit in MPC 2 software. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, for me, it really don't matter. One way or another, we're gonna make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I'm wired. Like, we're gonna make it work. I don't care what software's in it. We're gonna make it work. Yo, can I sample? And can I trigger drums? If I can do that, I'm good. Yeah, Arca Noise, man. If you might, like I said, you might know my partner, man, A&R Mike Trauma D. You know, that's my production partner. That's my cousin. Family, same last name. So when you see me, you probably see him because we look the same. People think we twins and all of that. You know what I mean? Ah, Trackmasters. Gotcha.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled it up the world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you.
Appreciate you, brother.
The stars above whispered your name. The universe aligned, it's more than a game. Your touch feels like home, it's wild and free. With you, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Every moment with you feels like a song, a harmony I've been searching for all along. Your love is the fire that keeps me alive. With you by my side, I'll always thrive. The beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you.
Bro, I ain't had to do nothing. Clean it up. Clean what? Listen, the joint lets you export the stems now. Are you kidding? Are you kidding, bro? Like, it's like it lets you export the stems, bro. Baxfield, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, that's a new feature that came out on Suno, man. It's crazy right now, bro. Yeah, that name sounds familiar, man, with Kurt Gowdy, man. I gotta talk to Mike about that. You know, Mike was at the label every day with that. Yeah, I do be on late, man. I was trying to get on at 9 o'clock, but my kids are out of school. So, it's been crazy, man. Suno ain't playing, man. Suno coming for everybody head. Pause. Nas album. Which Nas album? Because, we worked on QB's Finest. And the last time, let me tell you a true story. The last time I seen folks from Trackmasters was, I think it was Polk, who was at a listening party for Raekwon when we did Immobilarity. So you can imagine how far back that was. But they was in the building, and that's when we actually met Nas.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up a world.
Thank you for Happy Father's Day, Bagsfield. I appreciate you for, just reaching out and just, showing how nice you are to us and saying Happy Father's Day. All I know is my kids better leave me alone tomorrow. Nah, I'm good. My kids are good.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Saw you standing in the
That is interesting. Like D camera shot, man. He don't be liking this camera, man. I ain't gonna hold you. But yo, listen, I got like I said, I got an interview coming out on Monday on the podcast. That again is like I said, we're interviewing music journalist Mr. Wavy, and we're really talking about that top 50 LA artists of all time. It's a crazy list, but we sat down with one of the journalists from Complex that wrote it. Yeah, we had a little bit of a discussion to, what we thought about the list. Gave a little bit of insight. But y'all want to check that out? Drop that on Monday morning. Kendrick. They had Kendrick number 1 over Snoop. So I while I can understand why folks would do that. Like, listen, man, Snoop is still active, bro. Snoop is not finished, and Snoop is probably the most recognizable hip hop artist globally. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. If not the most on the planet. Thank you.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up the world I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my
Kendrick.
destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sleep.
I'm gonna try something, see something real quick.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up the world I didn't know.
They didn't put Tupac on it. They didn't put Tupac on it because they didn't I forget why he said they didn't put Tupac on the list. I think they tried to not put anybody that was passed away on it. And I think some of the logic that they were using was that what were they saying? They're saying basically certain artists who were alive, who had passed away, weren't alive long enough to put out enough bodies of music to really balance out their legacy. So, like, you know, like how you might have a Nas who got Illmatic, it was written, and then, you know, the next album might be, you know, I Am, and that might be a little bit low, and then, you know, then you got Nostradamus, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they're saying basically they didn't have enough music to really get a real cadence for what kind of legacy they truly had because they weren't around long enough. And I can kind of get that, but, you know, a lot of this stuff is rage bait now. Don't sleep. Like, it's rage bait. So you got to realize that sometimes the stuff that you're seeing online is to trigger a response and to get your engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are what I would call professional rage baiters. Stephen A. Smith, Charlemagne the God. You know what I mean? Professional rage baiters. You know they really don't believe what they're saying, but they know that it's going to create, you know, buzz and viral clips and so forth and so on. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to trigger you, man. And listen, and that's part of the thing, man. Like, once you understand social media, man, like, yo, if you understand social media, like, listen, if I was a guy that really wanted to really, like, exploit social media, like, you know what I'm saying, I would just go online and create endless Drake content. Just, you know, be, you know, endless Drake content, endless Kendrick content. You know what I'm saying? He's not from the West Coast. You know what I mean? He's not from LA, rather. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to, make tens of thousands of people angry, I would talk about certain rappers all day, every day, and make that into a rage baiting type of content that people would just be responding to all day. I think that might have been part of the argument too, that he's not from LA completely. So, don't quote me on that. I have to go back and listen to Homeboy.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled it up, but I didn't know. Your laugh cut through.
Ooh, I messed it up. What am I doing?
Saw you standing.
Aiden Ray, what up, man? So tonight we're playing with some AI vocals, courtesy of Suno.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. You smiled it up, but I didn't know. Your laugh cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time froze in its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you. The stars above whispered your name. The universe aligned, it's more than a game. Your touch feels like home, it's wild and free. With you, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Every moment with you feels like a song, a harmony I've been searching for all along. Your love is the fire that keeps me alive. With you by my side, I'll always light the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part.
Nah, I didn't write the lyrics.
You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you.
Can you play with the vocal ranges? Like, you can kind of take segments of it and you can say you want it to change. And what's my thoughts on Timberland? Hey, man, I'm all for it, man. I know people don't agree with me, but listen, I'm all for it, man. You got to push this thing forward. And people are going to be mad as hell. I think the part of the reason why a lot of people are mad, I think I talked about this yesterday, is that, people wanted to get signed. People were using this platform, hoping to get signed off his platform, you know what I mean? And, hoping to get put on. And the reality of it, that you got to put yourself on. So I think that's part of a lot of the issue. Happy with Ghostface. I gotta go check that out. But yeah, man, I'm more than pleased with this vocal. Yeah, you gotta put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? I got all these songs that got like, you know, they got the juggy AI on it. I gotta find a name for it. Check the files. It said he bought his first standalone today. You're in the right place, Arkatech. My guy. You know what I mean? Check the files. You're in the right place, man. Joy Delaney. You know what I'm saying? He's just in the NPC studios. If you had to transfer all your producer skill into a different instrument, what are you picking? Another MPC 2000? No, I mean MPC. The next MPC X. That's what I'm choosing. I ain't choosing nothing else. Yeah. I had gotten away from this thing for a long time. I had said to myself that I was going to be doing all types of using software. And for a long time, I was, you know, FL Studio, software, until it burnt me out. The Glockenspiel. Hey, man, check the files. You in the right place, man. You're in the right place. The Glockenspiel, yo. That was funny last night. That was real funny. For real. We be on these lives for 2-3 hours. Man, I don't even be knowing what be happening. It's like, what? Like, what we doing on live for 2-3 hours, B? But we be going through the beats, though. You know, be going through the beats, playing different joints. But my AI right now, you know, I'm loving this right now. I think I know what to do here. Yeah, man, we trying to get to a good cadence and really start, you know, showing people what it is. Let's go.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up.
And this is just trying to see if I can trigger this thing the right way.
Saw you standing in the midnight glow. Your smile lit up the world I didn't know.
Yo, it doesn't need the vocals, right? But this is AI generated vocals. We're really just running an experiment tonight, you know? Because in these lives, I'm just doing different things, you know what I mean? Just to kind of give people different vibes on what I'll be working on. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Just trying to get people to kind of see, you know, what's going on. You know what I mean? And then last night, what did we do last night? Last night, we did another joint last night. What we worked on last night? We did a few joints, right? We play a few joints from earlier in the week. He said Street Lights, man. That's so far back, bro. I'm gonna play Pipe Dreams. It's a joint that we had. That's not it. Is that it? I don't like that one. Hold on a second. Play a different one. We play YN Crash Out. Oh, play a Ghetto. Rob trying to go back on him. I didn't even know you. I thought you had left alive, bro. You know, people be like,
Arkatech Beatz.
hold on, that was YN Crash Out. Let's do this other one real quick. I think we call this one Freedom. You're gonna play Louisiana Boulevard. MOP-esque. That's what Mike D said. He said, man, that sounds like MOP to the death. And that's one of my favorite albums, MOP to the death. That's how you know the type of cat I am. MOP to the death. And then Smooth the Hustler. Born in America. Hold on 1 second. I know Molly said he wanted to hear In the Ghetto. In the Ghetto, bro. In the Ghetto. MOP to the death, yo. How about some hardcore? How about some hardcore?
Arkatech Beatz. Arkatech Beatz.
Arkatech Beatz.
It's crazy. Definitely crazy. Ali G. I think Hero said he wanted to hear Street Lights. It's crazy. I remember these names. Y'all remember the names better than I remember the names. I don't even remember half of the names.
Arkatech Beatz.
Vocal samples go crazy. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live, man. Like I'm telling you. Some of these joints. I don't know, man. Some of these joints, man, we just. Yeah, we did everything on live, bro. Yeah, we do everything on NPC, man. What you hearing is what people been tuning in for. We do it everything real time. So if you go back and you check any of the lives on YouTube, you can check all the past lives, and we cook those up in real time. I just bring the samples in, and I cook it up in front of everybody and let everybody kind of, see what the process is. Which record is this? I gotta finish this one. Yo, you got to get a Bluetooth speaker, bro. You can't listen to that on no iPhone speaker, bro. You you about to mess up your phone, bro. You got to go get a Bluetooth speaker or take it into the car. Better get some headphones, bro. You about to listen here, man. These drums be busting everything open. Pause. Bro, Jesus Christ. Shay Nasty, man. Welcome to the live, man. Listen, if people are not familiar with us, man, like I said, man, we Arkatech Beatz, man. I'm Juggernaut of Arkatech Beatz. Shout out to my partner, Mike Trauma D. Big Pun Nas, Jadakiss, The Game, Raekwon the Chef, RZA, Killer Mike, Shorty Low, Lil Scrappy, Freddie Gibbs, Hi the Prince, Meek Mill. You know, we've been around the block a few times. I got a joint here called Church Party. Yeah, just a few people. You know what I'm saying? We've been around the game for a little bit. We've been playing around. We've been dipping and dabbling for a while. You know, I know sometimes folks come on TikTok. They be like, "What you doing on TikTok?" They be like, "You be thinking you just random." You know what I mean? Okay, there's a few joints here that I don't think we. Yeah. This one dog. I can't believe that. Yeah, I gotta change it. I gotta fix all of this. This is crazy to have these tracks in hand and finish them. Okay. We're gonna have to make it go. We're gonna make it have to do what it do. I'm about to get up out of here. We've been live for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We're gonna go back to what we did earlier tonight. And what we did tonight, man, we used the AI generated vocal and we put it together with a track. And we used Suno to do that. And just trying to get people to understand, you know, the power of what we're using, man. You know what I mean? Did I have to submit the beat before? No. I didn't submit the beat. What I did do is I took the loop at the pitch and tempo that I was going to use it at. and I put that into Suno. And then I let Suno generate a vocal based off of the loop. Right? Then, once it generated what I needed to generate from the loop, you know, it did something for me. Like, it took the loop and it tried to produce it for me. You know, right? It tried to produce the record. And I'm like, nah, that's not what I wanted it to do. I didn't want it to produce a record, you know what I mean? I just wanted I wanted the vocal cadences, and I wanted a song that I could, export. So once it kind of got me something that was rudimentarily close to what I needed, then I just took the stem out, put the sample back in my joint, and then built the track. You know what I'm saying? Built the track here, and then just added it on. So once I added the track on, you know, we good money, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you hear what it is. So it was a really good exercise. You know what I mean? I'm going to do more of it, but it's definitely a great exercise. You know, so we're going to make it do what it need to do. But shout out to everybody that joined the live tonight, man. Shout out to everybody that was listening. Like, we just rocking right now, man. We making crazy beats, and we just making it go. You know what I mean? So let's listen to this AI generated vocal that we got. We didn't name the vocalist yet. I'm gonna find a name for that. So it's just gonna be like crazy dope, and see if I could create a persona and and continue to build off the catalog of that artist. Happy Father's Day to everybody, man.
Your love cut through the noise like a melody, and in that moment, you became my destiny. You walked up slow, time frozen its place. My heart started racing at your sweet embrace. You said hello, your voice soft and true. I knew right then my life just found you. You're the rhythm in my soul, the beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you. The stars above whispered your name. The universe aligned, it's more than a game. Your touch feels like home, it's wild and free. With you, I'm exactly who I'm meant to be. Every moment with you feels like a song, a harmony I've been searching for all along. Your love is the fire that keeps me alive. With you by my side, I'll always thrive. The beat in my heart. Every step I take, you're the best part. You're the light in the dark, the dream I pursue. I was lost in the world till I found you.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be good, man. This is gonna be a very good exercise. We about to get really busy. Any questions from the chat before I jump out of here, man? Any questions, any music-related questions before I jump out the building? I do want to answer some questions for folks before I leave. I'll do it for 4 minutes before I jump off. But does anybody have any like large music production or music business questions, or just any general business inquiry questions, e-commerce, social media marketing, you name it, you know, to ask. I'm here to really answer the questions, and not just, we working on music production and stuff, and we're working on music in real time. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm answering questions for folks who may have questions who want to get started in the game. If you're not familiar with the books, make sure you get in the books on the music business. That's the ultimate guide to forming your own music LLC. The Musician's Guide to Music Publishing. You have to make sure that you get that so that you understand what's happening with that. And also the Musician's Guide to Music Copyrights. Like, these are things that I think everybody needs to kind of pay attention to. Those are the foundations of you earning money in the music business. And I have to I may have to start a contest for my AI name, Hero. Like, what's going to be my AI avatar's name? I don't want something cheap like Tata. I want to have I should have said cheap. I want to say, shout out to Timberland, man. Timberland is definitely a friend of the room. What else? We got to figure it out. Stove Wolf, thanks for joining. Alright, if the cat don't have any questions, I'm about to sign off. Thank you for the roses. Shout out to everybody that was in alive tonight, man. I'm out, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Same beat time, same beat channel. Happy Father's Day to all the pops out there, man. Make sure y'all do what you want to do for your Father's Day, man. And don't take no neckties. Don't take no underwear for no gifts. Don't take no socks and no cheap cologne, man. Tell them to go get you what you're supposed to get, man. It's Father's Day, man. We have to demand it, man. We have to stop just taking anything, man. We got to demand it, especially for your active fathers. For you guys that ain't active dads, man, you don't get nothing. That's why. But if you're active dad, you got to get what you're supposed to get. Appreciate y'all, man.